A stolen car in Ferdinand results in the arrest of a North Carolina woman on a crime spree. The DuBois County Council gives the go-ahead for pay raises to county employees, and Inform featuring Greater Jasper School Superintendent Dr. Tracy Lori. All of that and much more is up next here on 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. In your news, a stolen vehicle yesterday morning in Ferdinand led to the arrest of a North Carolina woman who had been on a crime spree in the town. Ferdinand police were contacted by Logan Bagley just after 5:50 a.m. yesterday morning after his vehicle was discovered missing from the Ranger Mart parking lot in the 1500 block of Main Street. Bagley told police that he had just seen his car being driven along 16th Street and turned northbound onto State Road 162. Police found the vehicle abandoned a few minutes later. A traffic stop by the DuBois County Sheriff's Department a short time after that blew the case wide open. A sheriff's deputy stopped a vehicle driving left of the center line and noted that the lady driving had a lot of keys. One of those sets of keys had a St. Louis Cardinals lanyard on it, which Bagley later told police were his keys. The lady was issued a warning at the traffic stop after everything checked out. However, police made the connection based on the information Bagley gave them and went in search of the lady and her vehicle once again. About an hour later, police found the woman, identified as 47-year-old Vicki Randall of Maysville, North Carolina. After obtaining a search warrant for her car, Ferdinand police found that Randall had been on a theft spree and had broken into several cars in and around Ferdinand. Prior to the theft of Bagley's car, police say Randall broke into a car on the south side of the Circle A parking lot at 5:10 a.m. yesterday morning, stealing the keys and paperwork out of it. Then at 5:30 yesterday morning, police say Randall broke into a second car at the YMCA and stole numerous items. Shortly after that, according to police, Randall broke into a third vehicle along East 16th Street near Main Street. Then came the theft of Bagley's car at the Ranger Mart parking lot. Randall was lodged in the DuBois County Security Center. She faces a charge of auto theft along with 5 counts of theft and 5 counts of unauthorized entry into a vehicle. On Monday, the DuBois County Council gave the go-ahead for all county employees to receive raises next year, but with some exceptions and not before a debate ensued on whether the raises should be based on merit. All full-time salaried workers will get a $700 raise next year. Full-time hourly workers will get an hourly raise of 35 cents, and part-time hourly workers will see an hourly raise of 20 cents. That's down from this past year when full-time salaried workers were given a $1,000 bump in pay, full-time hourly workers received an hourly raise of 50 cents, and part-time hourly workers saw an hourly raise of 25 cents. Councilmember Shane Lindauer disagreed with all employees getting a raise, saying they should be decided on merit rather than giving employees an across-the-board bump in pay. Lindauer lobbied for more accountability, suggesting that the council use employee evaluations from department heads in determining whether workers should get a raise. Council President Greg Kendall objected to changing the system. He said he has not received any complaints from county workers about how raises are doled out. Councilmember Martha Ware agreed. Other council members were split on the issue. Barb Mottis was in favor of looking deeper into the issue, but Mark Brescher said the council should continue to use the system that's already in place. Nick Hostetter says he wasn't sold on merit pay, but was open to exploring the idea. Jerry Hoonfeld urged the council to look into the legality, saying that employee evaluations might be confidential. If that's the case, he questioned whether employee evaluations would be aired at a public budget hearing. Ultimately, council members left the discussion with no real resolution. Each August, during all-day budget hearings, council members decide whether to give county workers a cost of living increase. The decision is based on several factors, including how much money the county has on hand and how sharply the cost of living rose from the year before. The council spent most of the day on Monday going through each department's budget proposal line by line. The general fund proposed for next year is over $10 million, which is up from this year's budget of just over $9.3 million. million. The proposed tax rate for 2014 is 42.5 cents per $100 of taxable property, which is up 9 cents from this year. But the proposed tax rate is expected to be lower once the budget is finalized. A public hearing where taxpayers can comment on the proposed budget is set for 6 p.m. on Wednesday, September 11th in the council chambers at the DuBois County Courthouse Annex. The council plans to adopt the 2014 budget at their regular meeting at 4:30 p.m. on Monday, September 30th, after which time it will be submitted to the Indiana Department of Local Government Finance. Students in the Southeast DuBois School Corporation are preparing to return to school. Students will head back to school soon to begin their 2013-2014 school year. This year, Southeast DuBois will be rolling out new technology for their students. Students enrolled in grades 9 through 12 at Forest Park Junior-Senior High School will be issued Samsung Chromebooks for the first time. These will be rented through the school. Speaking for an upcoming appearance on 18 WJTS Inform, Southeast DuBois School Superintendent Rick Allen says it's great to see students be able to learn through modern technology.
We're really excited about the kids being able to use 21st century skills to learn algebra, language arts, social studies. We don't want to teach the technology. We're still teaching algebra, English, social studies, but now the kids can use the web at their fingertips anywhere in the high school. So we're excited about it.
Allen says despite this change, textbooks will remain available for the foreseeable future for some subjects.
Textbooks are going to wane over time. We think that as our teachers get more used to a digital curriculum, and they're building them now, some teachers are already, they've been hollering at us for 2 years. Where are these at? We need these. Let's move to a one-to-one environment where our kids, scheduling computer labs, taking your kids down to computer labs was more of a hassle. Now they have them, and they're really excited about it. Other teachers, there's still going to be textbooks. We don't want our kids to learn Brit Lit by reading it on a screen.
Okay.
We still want them to have a book to read, Hamlet, and all the different subjects that they cover.
The Southeast DuBois School Corporation reported an enrollment of 1,385 students as of the 2012-2013 school year. Teacher Day for the district was today, and students in the corporation return to school tomorrow. Students in the Southwest DuBois School Corporation are also preparing to return to school later this week. Southwest DuBois students will return to school to start their 2013-2014 school year. This new school year marks the first full school year for Superintendent Mike Eineman. Also speaking for an upcoming appearance on 18 WJTS Inform, Eineman, who replaced the retired Terry Inlow back in April, says things will be fairly new all around.
Yeah, it's going to be all new for me, let's say, but we're excited about the school year. The building has been completed, and my first year is full first year as a superintendent, so you know, it's new material for me.
Eineman says the corporation is all set to go for the new year in spite of several last-minute changes. He says the corporation hopes that the kids are ready to get back to school.
Hopefully we have a good start, and you know, I'm sure we will. We've had our meetings with bus drivers, and some of the principals have gotten all their staffs aligned. You know, we had some last-minute changes this past week, but principals have everybody aligned, and so we should be ready to go, and hopefully the kids will be there and be excited about coming back to school.
As of the 2012-2013 school year, the Southwest DuBois School Corporation reported an enrollment of 1,740 students. Teacher workday for the corporation was today, and students will return to school for their first day of the new school year tomorrow. For more on Southwest DuBois' return to school, tune in to the 18 WJTS News on Friday at 7 and 9:30 for the full Inform interview with Superintendent Eineman. The 2013 Huntingburg Herbstfest pageant date has been announced. This year's pageant will take place on Sunday, September 22nd at 5 p.m. in the Southridge High School auditorium. This year's winner will receive a $500 scholarship to the school of her choice, along with a crown, sash, and various other prizes. Applications are currently being accepted for the event. The event is open to any single girl between the ages of 16 and 21 years old that are currently students at or graduated from Southridge High School. Applications can be picked up at the Southridge High School office or at Huntingburg City Hall. The application deadline for the pageant is August 21st. For more information, you can contact Tracy at 683-5449 or Jamie at 661-2221. Officials with the City of Jasper have scheduled another public gathering to discuss the city's downtown master plan. The meeting is set for 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, August 20th at the Cabby O'Neill Gymnasium along West 6th Street. Consultants Barry Alberts of Louisville-based City Visions and David Gamble of Boston-based Gamble Associates will share ideas on how the area can be developed and take public comments on those ideas. For months, they have been compiling information about the downtown area, which roughly encompasses the area surrounded by Veterans Memorial Bridge, Central Green, the Public Library, and the Schnitzelbank Restaurant on 3rd Avenue. The two will eventually pass along their ideas to city officials and the Jasper City Council. The council is scheduled to meet on Wednesday, August 21st. However, plans and recommendations are not expected to be ready by that point. Once again, the next public meeting regarding the City of Jasper's downtown master plan is planned for Tuesday, August 20th, beginning at 6:30 p.m. at the Cabby O'Neill Gymnasium. With the first day of the 2013-2014 school year coming up tomorrow, the Huntingburg Police Department will begin what will be daily walkthroughs of the 3 Southwest DuBois School Corporation schools. Back in February, the Huntingburg Police Department began the daily walkthrough of the 3 schools in the corporation in an agreement with the school corporation. As school starts tomorrow, the department wants to send a reminder to parents and students that officers will walk through at different times during school hours. This will add an additional level of security to what the school already has in place. Faculty and students are encouraged to talk to officers as they patrol the hallways during the day. Any questions regarding this patrol can be addressed to the Huntingburg Police Department at 683-3003. On a final note this evening, the Huntingburg City Council meeting, originally scheduled for tomorrow evening, has been canceled due to a lack of items on the agenda. The council will meet as scheduled on Friday morning for its budget hearing. Coming up after the break, your local forecast, sports with Kurt Guxell, and Inform with Greater Jasper Consolidated School Superintendent Dr. Tracy Lori. That's all up next here on 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.